Over the years, yes, over the years, over 10 years now, I've left detailed explanations as well as the broad strokes to many of these things that you're not going to find answers to. It's stuff you could reason out. It's things that our masters dangle in front of us because they are sure as shit fucking laughing at us. Here's a superficial video online, and some of you should be able to pick up what I'm putting down. Some of you should have yourself a laugh too when you initially hear what this video is going to rattle off having to do with Hermes Trismegistus. Specifically, just to help you guys out, listen to the names that they rattle off following saying, Hermes Trismegistus. It's a fucking joke. Our masters are laughing at us. Following this little snippet, and it's within a minute's time, I think, the video is going to then segue into, here's some fucking propaganda I want you to buy into. I want you to think in terms of this propaganda when you think about Hermes Trismegistus. Now that we've roped you in and showed you some sensational shit, we want you to buy into this propaganda. And I'm talking about quantum physics.
Scholars and academics often debate whether Hermes Trismegistus was a real historical figure or a symbolic convergence of an ancient intellectual collective. This enigmatic character shares attributes with other ancient deities, such as Thoth, the Egyptian god of writing and wisdom, and Hermes, the Greek god of communication and the messenger of the gods.
Oops. Pretty fucking funny, right? Yeah? Do you guys get what I'm getting at? Those are all the same fucking thing. They're all the same fucking thing, and none of them were or was a dude manifest in fucking flesh. The same as, the earthly corruption, the fucking horseshit having to do with, the Jeebus, the Isis. And again, that's a bastard tale as well. Just the idea of, personification of, God. Not to be confused with what we're talking about right now. Different things. But people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
The significance of the 7 Hermetic principles, as we will uncover in this video, lies in their ability to provide a framework for understanding the mechanics and rules that govern reality itself. It's thrilling to witness how ancient wisdom begins to intersect with modern science, particularly quantum physics, forming a focal point that imparts a sense of empowerment and profound knowledge on how to not just live, but thrive in this world. Let's initiate on this path together and discover the timeless wisdom these principles have to offer. The Kybalion introduces the principle of mentalism with the phrase, "The all is mind, the universe is mental."
The first principle from the Hermetic series is the principle of mentalism. Well, the concept that they're talking about is that our intelligence, our consciousness, our mental activity is what is actually creating the world that we live in. Well, that sounds like a really weird idea, but guess what? It is ultimate modern quantum physics. Even on the founding day.
There's a corruption of, how is it that we're told that all things came into creation? Through the power of the word. But now it's being likened to a fucking propaganda that is firmly rooted, mind you, which is also a fucking joke in this case, in atomism, another fucking propaganda campaign. What am I driving at? Can you produce anything that's a replicable, evidence-based, laboratory study to prove either of those things? No, you can't. It's a fucking adult fairy tale. It's nonsense. And I am talking about quantum physics, and I am talking about atomism. They're both in place to pave the initial steps. And keep in mind, this is many-fold. This is one thing that I'm telling you about, in case you're exceptionally slow. And you're, what the fuck, dude? Oh my God, I'm reacting. These things are in place to pave the way for a one-world religion. Which is still one piece of a bigger puzzle. And people haven't figured any of this out, apparently. It's also why shit like this is not being censored on the internet. 26,000 people saw this, and they posted it only 4 days ago. And it's already got 129 comments. 1,000 people have clicked like, including myself, so that this didn't disappear in the event that I shut off my phone or I blackened the screen, which I did a minute ago on accident. I'm going to bed. That's my excuse, but clumsily I did do that. These things aren't censored because this is a propaganda campaign. At least it's going to promote aspects of it. And most people don't have eyes to see, which means they're going to be led astray by crap like this. They're going to buy into it. I'm not telling you to take what I've said in this video at face value, superficially, and repeat what I just said. Believe in what I just said. That is the complete opposite of what I want you to do. I'm looking for people who can use their brains, want to think for themselves, and are willing to do the right thing. So that shit like this doesn't fucking fly. So that you and I aren't surrounded by fucking retards. But the moral majority are just that. The shit that I just rattled off. That's why things are bad. It's why things are exponentially getting worse. It's why people don't have a goddamn clue what the fuck reflects reality. To drive that point home, have you seen anybody listing their pronouns on the internet? Now there's a little slot on most social engineering platforms for you to be able to do that. That's social engineering. What a coincidence. Is Google, what was it? I saw it today. Is Google promoting Pride? Pride Month? You know, one of the 7 deadly sins, which some people pick up on, but most people still don't understand any of this shit anyhow. Google is promoting that because Google's a tool of propaganda. Are there a ton of fucking people out there that don't know the difference between a guy and a gal anymore? Things are pretty far gone and people are very, very dumb. And that's why things are bad. But as always, what the fuck do I know?